What if I told you that something inside you, something you've had since birth, holds secrets about who you are, where you come from, and even how your body might react in a crisis? It's not your DNA. It's not your fingerprints. It's your blood. We all know the basics: A, B, AB, and O. But today, we're diving deep into the rarest of them all, the one that defies the rules and carries mysteries scientists are still unraveling. Before we get weird, let's get clear. There are 4 major blood types: A, B, AB, and O. These aren't just labels. They're markers of identity written on the surface of your red blood cells. They act like ID tags, tiny flags that tell your immune system, hey, this belongs here. If something doesn't carry the right ID, your body attacks it like an intruder. Type A has A antigens. Type B has B antigens. Type O, no antigens at all. But AB, well, AB has both. That alone makes it unique. But what really sets AB apart is its rarity. Only about 4 out of every 100 people have AB blood. That's just 4%. In some places, like Japan or Korea, it's slightly more common. But globally, it's still a rare breed. And because of that, people with AB blood have long been subjects of fascination. Myths, personality theories, even cultural quirks that go far beyond biology. But here's the twist. AB isn't just rare. It behaves differently, especially when it comes to giving and receiving blood. If you have AB blood, you're in a strange position. A universal recipient for red blood cells, meaning you can receive blood from any type. In an emergency, that could be life-saving. But flip the script, and things change. When it comes to donating red blood cells, AB donors can only give to others with AB blood, which again is just 4% of the population. So, while their blood is valuable, it's also limited. But there's another side to AB, and that's plasma. AB plasma is a game changer. Because it lacks antibodies against other blood types, it can be given safely to anyone. That makes AB plasma a kind of universal tool in trauma centers, where time is short and decisions are urgent. So already, we see a paradox. AB blood is rare yet incredibly flexible. Limited in who can use it, but also uniquely powerful in who can receive it. This duality, being both exclusive and inclusive, is just the beginning. Because when we look closer at AB blood, we start to uncover clues not just about our bodies, but about our history, our evolution, and even how science is rethinking medicine. So stick with me, because now it's about to get even more fascinating. Let's rewind the clock. Not just a few decades or centuries, but all the way back to when humans were still figuring out fire and farming. Most of our major blood types, A, B, and O, have been around for tens of thousands of years. They've survived ice ages, ancient migrations, and the rise and fall of entire civilizations. But AB? It's the new kid on the block. Scientists believe AB blood only showed up in the last 1,000 to 1,200 years, which in evolutionary terms is like showing up 5 minutes before the party ends. So, how did it happen? Think of it like this. Blood types are inherited, passed down from parent to child. If one parent has type A and the other has type B, their child could end up with AB. It's not magic, it's genetics. But for that to happen consistently enough, for AB to become part of the human story, people from different genetic backgrounds had to start having families together. And that didn't happen everywhere, all at once. AB blood likely emerged in places where populations began mixing more frequently, through trade, migration, or conquest. One theory even ties its rise to the Mongol Empire, when huge swaths of Asia and Eastern Europe became more connected than ever before. It's like a biological signature of globalization, long before we had the word for it. AB blood doesn't just tell us about who we are today, it tells us about who our ancestors were, where they went, and who they met along the way. That makes AB more than just a blood type. It's a living record of human movement, blending, and adaptation. Some researchers even suggest that AB didn't just appear by chance. Maybe it was an advantage. Because of the way AB interacts with the immune system, people with this blood type may have been better equipped to handle exposure to new diseases, foods, and environments. In a world that was getting more crowded, more connected, and more complex, AB might have been nature's way of helping us adapt. Now, none of this means AB people are more evolved or better. Evolution doesn't work like that. But it does mean that AB blood is a kind of evolutionary whisper from the past, telling us stories our bones can't. And those stories are still unfolding. Because as science digs deeper, we're starting to realize that AB blood isn't just rare, it's revealing. It helps us ask better questions about immunity, disease, and even how our bodies respond to stress. We're not done yet. In the next part, we'll explore some of the most surprising connections between AB blood and personality myths, health patterns, and even how your blood type might affect your brain and gut. Ready to go deeper? Let's keep moving. There's something deeply human about wanting to find meaning in mystery. And when it comes to AB blood, there's no shortage of mystery, or people trying to make sense of it. Take Japan and South Korea, where for decades a curious idea has taken root, that your blood type might shape your personality. It's like astrology, but with biology. According to this belief, people with AB blood are complex, creative, and full of contradictions. They're seen as charming, artistic, and unpredictable, even two-faced. Why? Because they carry both A and B antigens, some say they embody traits from both sides. Adaptable, ever-shifting, and never fully predictable. Of course, science doesn't back any of this up, but still, the idea stuck. For years, companies used blood type to screen job applicants. There were dating apps based on blood type compatibility, and people built identities around it, just like horoscopes or zodiac signs. It's easy to laugh it off, but it shows how much we want our biology to tell us who we are. And for something so rare, AB blood seems to invite attention, almost like it carries an aura of uniqueness. But let's get back to what we do know. Beyond personality myths, AB blood is linked to real, measurable differences in the body, especially when it comes to the immune system, memory, and even the trillions of microbes living in your gut. For starters, people with AB blood tend to have higher levels of certain clotting factors. That means their blood may form clots a little faster than other types, which is great if you cut yourself and need to stop the bleeding fast. But in some cases, like after surgery or during long flights, that same trait could increase the risk of dangerous blood clots. It's not a major risk, but it's one doctors keep in mind when planning care. And then there's the brain connection. A study published in Neurology found that people with AB blood might be slightly more likely to experience cognitive decline later in life. Things like memory loss or trouble thinking clearly. Scientists aren't exactly sure why, but it might be tied to how AB blood affects clotting and blood flow in the brain. Now, before anyone starts worrying, this isn't a death sentence. Having AB blood doesn't mean you're destined for dementia. It just means scientists are starting to see patterns, tiny clues that help them understand how our bodies work at a deeper level. And speaking of working differently, let's talk about the gut. Yes, even your gut microbiome might be influenced by your blood type. Studies suggest that different blood types are associated with different kinds of gut bacteria. AB types often show a mix of the bacterial profiles found in both A and B types, which can affect digestion, metabolism, and even how your immune system responds to infections. It's still early research, but it opens up exciting possibilities. Could future probiotics be personalized by blood type? Maybe. Could understanding these connections lead to better treatments for gut-related conditions? Possibly. The more we learn, the more we realize. AB blood isn't just a label. It's a thread that connects immunity, cognition, and even the microscopic world inside us. So far, we've explored its rarity, its unique role in medicine, and the strange cultural ideas around it. We've uncovered its influence on clotting, memory, and the gut. But the story doesn't end here. In fact, AB blood is becoming a key player in some of the most cutting-edge areas of medicine, from precision healthcare to stem cell research and even pandemic response. Ready for the final stretch? Where we'll explore the future of AB blood and what it might reveal about the next frontier of human health. Let's take what we've learned so far and look ahead. Because when it comes to AB blood, the story isn't just about the past or the present. It's about the future. And that future might be more important than we realize. We've already seen how AB blood plays a unique role in blood donation, a universal recipient for red blood cells, and a universal donor for plasma. But its special properties don't stop there. They extend into one of the most critical areas of medicine today, organ transplantation. When it comes to receiving an organ, whether it's a liver, kidney, or heart, your body's immune system is always on high alert. It's looking for anything unfamiliar, ready to attack what it sees as foreign. That's why matching blood types between donor and recipient is so important. And here's where AB blood gets interesting again. Because of how their immune systems respond, people with AB blood can often receive organs from any other blood type, making them what doctors call universal recipients in many transplant cases. That's a huge advantage. In emergency situations or times of shortage, having AB blood could mean faster access to life-saving transplants. But on the flip side, If you have AB blood and decide to donate your organs after death, the pool of potential recipients is much smaller. Only other AB individuals can benefit directly from your gift. Still, the fact that AB recipients can accept organs from all types makes this blood group a key player in the complex puzzle of organ matching. Now, let's talk about something that's reshaping modern medicine: personalized healthcare. For decades, doctors treated patients based largely on symptoms, family history, and general guidelines. But now, science is moving toward a more tailored approach, using genetic data, lifestyle, and yes, even blood type to create individualized treatment plans. And guess what? AB blood is standing out. Studies have shown subtle but meaningful connections between AB blood and certain health patterns. Things like increased clotting factors, cognitive changes later in life, and even gut bacteria diversity. Does this mean AB blood causes disease? No, not at all. But it does act like a signal, a biological marker that helps scientists ask better questions and understand the human body more deeply. Take heart health, for example. Research shows that non-O blood types, including AB, may carry a slightly higher risk for heart disease and blood clots. Why? Because these blood types tend to produce proteins that make blood stickier, which is great for healing wounds, but not so great if it leads to dangerous clots. Or consider the brain. A study published in Neurology found that people with AB blood were slightly more likely to experience memory decline in older age. Scientists aren't exactly sure why, but they suspect it has to do with how AB blood affects blood flow and clotting in the brain. Again, this isn't a guarantee, it's a pattern. A clue in the larger mystery of how our bodies work. And then there's the gut. Emerging research suggests that different blood types are linked to different kinds of gut bacteria, the microscopic communities that influence everything from digestion to immunity. For AB individuals, their gut microbiome often reflects a kind of blend of A and B type bacterial profiles. Could this affect how they process food, how they respond to infection, maybe even how they react to medications? Possibly. And scientists are starting to dig deeper. Beyond health, AB blood is also showing promise in cutting-edge fields like stem cell research and regenerative medicine. Because AB blood tends to trigger fewer immune reactions, researchers are exploring its use in creating universal stem cell lines, tools that could one day be used to treat diseases like Parkinson's, diabetes, or spinal cord injuries without triggering rejection. In short, AB blood might help unlock treatments for everyone. And then there's the frontier of synthetic biology. Right now, scientists are working on developing artificial blood, a breakthrough that could revolutionize emergency medicine, especially for rare blood types like AB. Imagine a world where blood shortages are a thing of the past, where trauma centers can give transfusions without worrying about compatibility. AB donors wouldn't need to wait for another AB person to come along. Universal synthetic blood could change the rules entirely. Even during the pandemic, blood type made headlines. Early studies suggested that people with type O blood had a slightly lower risk of severe illness from certain viruses, while those with AB or A might have been slightly more vulnerable. These findings weren't definitive, but they reminded us once again that blood type isn't just about transfusions. It might influence how our bodies respond to global threats. So what's the big takeaway? If you have AB blood, you're part of a small, unique group, less than 4% of the world. You can receive blood from anyone, and your plasma can help everyone. You're a living record of human migration, blending, and evolution. And you might just be helping shape the future of medicine. Whether through transplants, personalized care, or scientific discovery, AB blood continues to surprise us. Not just for what it tells us about ourselves, but for what it reveals about humanity's next steps. So the next time you hear someone mention blood types, remember, AB isn't just rare. It's revolutionary. Thanks for coming along on this journey. If you found this fascinating, share it with someone who's always curious. Stay strange, stay informed, and above all, stay human.